takes on Iowa State, who is 5-2, but coming off a 2-game losing streak. Matt, who do you see winning this one?
I slept on BYU in the Holy War. That will not be happening again. BYU is legit. We talked about them having a stout defense in the bowl game. And I don't think much has changed. I think they are an excellent coach team, and I think that they are another very slept on team. I mean, they're undefeated, but again, big media doesn't want to talk about the BYUs of the world. This is why we're here. I like the Cougars.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch the team again. The defense is just, they play fast, they're physical. The secondary just does not give much anything up. And the offense has been pretty solid. Obviously, LJ Martin is a star at running back, but Bear Bachmeier kind of pressed into duty as a freshman, has been playing good football. This is the thing about BYU that makes them not get love from the media, is the fact that they don't pop on the stat sheet. You have to watch this team to understand how good they are. Because, you'll look at Bear Bachmeier's stats, you'll think, oh, look, he's unimpressive. This stat line doesn't look great. But you watch him play, he's making all the right plays, and just taking off at the right time to scramble or making the right read. He's a good quarterback, but obviously just not popping on the stat line. That being said, BYU, we just mentioned the Holy War. BYU is coming off a tough physical ball game against their most hated rival. They have to hit the road. They're going to Ames, Iowa. Iowa State, meanwhile, they're coming off a bye week. What are we doing, Big 12? Why would you willingly set up what turns out to be one of your top teams in this terrible of a trap? This is a horrible trap. Since the offseason, I've been talking about how bad of a trap this game is. I got Iowa State winning it. And the intern agrees. The intern also has Iowa State taking this one.
What amount of work is going to remove the intern status?
He's just intern forever. We go to the Big Ten now. Minnesota and Iowa, the Floyd of Rosedale on the line. Both teams are only 2 losses, so 2 very solid teams here. A nice hateful rivalry. Who do you think wins this one?
I had Minnesota typed out. I had typed out every other team, and I went back and changed it. I'm going against my gut, and I'm going to say that in order to get to a Minnesota 9-4, they got to lose to Iowa.
There you go. For me, I'm looking at it this way. Iowa's at home, and in general, while PJ Fleck has gotten the edge on a lot of Big Ten rivals, Iowa's not one of them. Minnesota is very much... I think Minnesota did win last year's game, maybe? Or they won a game recently. And I think maybe it was also that. Was it a fair catch, not a fair catch kind of thing. But I know Minnesota, other than winning one recently, Iowa has generally had the edge in this series, is the point I'm trying to get to here.
Iowa takes that defense and kicking very seriously.
Yes.
And not just any kicking, punting.
And while it looked, people kind of wrote them off after a couple games, but it definitely seems like this offense with Mark Gronowski is beginning to round into form. They're doing a good job taking advantage of his mobility as well, which has really helped them, and obviously led to the key play where they beat Penn State. So I like the Hawkeyes in this one. They keep it rolling. The intern is also on Iowa. So all 3 of us in Updog going with Iowa again. Or going with the same team again, I should say.